Memorial Day and the 4th of July are just around the corner, and we are looking to decorate with some spirit. So here are some one fun, easy DIY project to add a little patriotic flair to your home. And Rob Leonard is joining us to kind of walk us through the steps. Hey Rob, how are you?
Great. How about you?
Very good. I'm very excited about this. So what are we making today?
Well, this is a flower box. I figured it was seasonal with everybody trying to do their annuals and planting and whatnot. And then with the upcoming holidays, you know, it's kind of a patriotic season, so to speak, with Memorial Day and 4th of July. And so thought we'd present something for the viewers to possibly consider or maybe inspire other projects for themselves.
Absolutely. So what are the supplies that we need for this?
It's pretty simple. Basically, this is actually a salvage pallet, and I'm just a real big fan of reusing everything. Just reuse is better than even recycle or obviously throwing it away. So I salvage pallets and I just pull them apart and just build stuff out of them. And the thing that's really nice about a pallet is already comes weathered and it's got some character to it and some distress to it, so you're ready to go on it. So this is a pallet, and then we just assembled the pallet. I just cut the pallet to the length. In this case, it's 36 inches, and there's an image of the pallet right there that I destroyed, and for good reason. And then I just cut it to the respective length, again 36 inches in this case, and then what I did was I cut the pieces and assembled the end pieces to the side pieces to the bottom pieces and the end pieces, and then up front I just used an acrylic. There's the pieces cut right there, and I just used an acrylic to make the stripes, and I used a dry brush, so I didn't really saturate the brush with the paint to give it more of that distressed look. And you can also sand over it to kind of bring out the character of the wood, and that way it looks a little more weathered and distressed.
So you painted it before you put it together even? Yeah,
and you could do it after you assemble whatever is easier for you on a desktop or whatever. But and then just kind of use again like an acrylic exterior quality paint so it weathers fine. And then I also sealed it on the interior and the exterior with a sealant for that's a water based, but it's made for exterior use, especially the inside of the base right there. So that way it's waterproof. And one thing to remember is you always want to put a gravel layer at the bottom and then put some type of a filter fabric over it. That way you get drainage through in this case, the potting mix. You always want to really use a good potting mix. That way you can drain properly through the potting mix and then through the bottom. So you always want to make sure you have good drainage. Make sure it's sealed again with water-based sealant on the inside so it doesn't rot. And so there's a tip for you. Now, here's a question. How long did it take you to do this? It took me, I guess I worked on it probably a total of 2.5 hours, something like that.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like very long.
Well, and I work with wood all the time, so I do pretty major projects. So this was, I hate to say it was a pretty minor project for me, but anyway, anybody that has any aptitude with their hands, they could handle this. It's cutting a few pieces of wood, and you can use it to inspire other things too. For example, if you want to make other things out of pallets, or if you want to use buckets and colorize them, or if you want to use vases, or assemble. There's a number of things you can do and assemble, and you can add the acrylic paint in the patriotic colors. So whatever you feel comfortable with. I always tell folks, identify where your limitations are and make sure you're not exceeding those as far as the power tools or anything else.
Great. Well, I like this. It seems simple enough that I might even try it at my house. Thank you so much for coming in. And if you all want a recap of the steps and what you need for this, we'll have it on our website. Just go to daytimeblueridge.com.